Okay, welcome back. What I want to do is to look at mathematics, GCSE, okay? All right, and what we're going to look at is formulae transposition or formula transposition, okay? Now, ignore all this roughy stuff, okay? It's not relevant. It's just that I had my paperwork in storage and it got damp, okay? But that's not the issue, okay? The information, knowledge is still there. Okay, transposition of formulae. This is also known as changing the subject of the formula. Y equals mx plus c. In this case, y is the subject of the formula. There are different ways of solving these because there are so many different formulae. Read through the following rules. They will help you to understand what you need to do. Okay, let me just look at this a second. Okay. It's still a little bit small, so let me see if I can bring it a bit further. That's better, I think. Okay. They will help you to identify various types of formulae and so help you with the problems you meet. Rules. A. Remove all fractions, brackets and roots. Put all the terms containing the new subject on one side of the formula and all the others on the other side. C. Simplify both sides of this new formula. If the new subject still appears in more than one terms, then treat it as a common factor. Then divide both sides of the formula by the term in front of the new subject. Right, let's see what we're talking about and how we go about this. That is a lot to remember at one go. Do not worry. Keep referring back to these as you work through the examples. Practice, practice, practice makes perfect. And practice again. Okay? So let's look at example 1. C equals pi d. C is the subject of the formula. The question is, make D the subject of the formula. This means that D must be put on its own on one side of the equal sign and the other terms must be on the other side. To do this, we first divide both sides by pi. Okay? So you're dividing both sides by pi. Cancel out pi. Pi will cancel on this side here, leaving you C over pi equals D. Now I normally lap this over, so D equals C over pi. It's just the way I tend to work, okay? But you work it as you see appropriate. I've simply said here original equation, divide both, okay, hang on. Divide both sides by pi, okay? Yes, divide both sides by pi, just make sure I get it all the way in frame, okay? Let me go back up a bit again, a bit larger this time, okay? I don't have to work with that. Okay, example 2. Make h the subject of the formula. To obtain h by itself, divide both sides by pi r squared. So we're dividing both sides by pi r squared to get h on its own. Therefore, h equals v over pi r squared. Okay. Example 3. A equals b over c. Make b the subject of the formula. Again, here you will multiply both sides by c. And here you have, okay, that will cancel out. That will be the function on the left hand side equals b. Cancel c to give ac equals b. Okay. Now you'll notice here b 1991. This is long before some of you were even born. Example 4. A equals b over c. This is the same formula as in the last example, but this time you must make c the subject of the formula. Multiply both sides by the denominator again, and you have ac equals b. Now here it's important that you understand that it's asking you for b. Make c the subject, okay? So you need then to divide both sides by a, which leaves you with b. C equals b over a, and that is our function here, okay? Okay. Example 5, y equals mx plus c. Make c the subject of the formula. Because it's a plus, we need to move it to the other side. So we need to move mx to the left hand side. So this becomes y minus mx equals c. Subtracting mx from both sides. Okay. Let me just go back up, make sure I've got everything in frame. Okay. Okay. Using the same formula, make x the subject of the formula. So here you have y. Sorry, let me just recall what the formula is again. Okay, yep. So here you're using the same formula, make x the subject of the formula. Y minus c equals mx, taking c from both sides. As we want to make x the subject, you will need to divide both sides by m. So if you divide that side by m and that side by m, okay, that cancels out, okay, that cancels out. That leaves you y minus c over m equals x, and this would be your solution here, okay? Okay. Now, again, here's something for you to carry on with for yourselves and do for your own accord. Okay. And so forth. Practice, practice. Now, once you practice on this, you cannot go wrong. Get it done. Okay. Now here, this will cancel out and that will cancel out. Okay. Right. Here, that will cancel out and this will cancel out. Okay. And that's the formula you need to be looking at. Okay. Okay. Now practice these for yourselves. It's very important that you write these out for yourselves. Write them out, extract them. Don't try to do them on screen. Write them out, make the work your own. Now when a square root is squared, the root sign is removed. Remember that, okay? Okay. Now again, practice, practice, practice. Now here, x equals a square root p minus t. Make p the subject of the formula. P must be placed on one side whilst the other terms are on the other side. Okay. And here, follow the process that you've done earlier. And here's a list that you can adapt to for yourself for practice. Okay. Practice, practice, practice. Okay. And here I've given you the answers. Hopefully that you can use them for yourselves as well. Okay. Okay. I hope you found this useful. I have not used too much highlight because I'm hoping that these will show themselves up ordinarily in view. Let me just try something here. If I can highlight anything here, if it would make any difference. Make any difference? Okay. No. So I'm just trying to see if it will give me any additional uplift on it. No. Nice, but has made that much. Has not made that much difference. Okay. Just recapping here, basically. Okay. Just make sure that I've got everything on screen. Okay. Okay, let me just shrink that a bit. Another bit. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Okay, I hope you found this useful. Formulae transposition. Okay. Have a good day. Bye bye.